Alright, we're back live. Sorry guys, we had a little technical issue here. Go ahead and tell your friends to go ahead and join back up. JCP did choose iCamp. And Mug and Mouse chose Assault first. Kind of unconventional. I would assume they'd take D, try to take as many rounds, get a little momentum going. And Raph appears to be rebelling by not playing. Oh, okay, he switched back over. We're gonna just wait a couple seconds. We gotta go ahead and do the screenshots once again, because you know everybody gets off and cheats while we're switching maps. And
let me get some shoutouts in real quick.
All right, go ahead.
I got a whole bunch. I got one from Java User 9. Shout out to I guess Mug and Mouse. Good job between both teams so far, and good luck. One from SX Chubbs from Team Straight Edge. Tell the Calamans to get the COD4 open brackets open. We got at one from FGLAA Pimp. From cover 3 to cover 3, we are the greatest team in the world. We even beat Euros. From I9 Sandy to I9 Dude for being a lurk. One from RKA. Shout out to all my hacker friends in Radiance. One from XE Gaming Brendan. It says, Misery, I love you. From IMF Helix. PS, the sun will come out tomorrow. Shout out. One from UOAA AIM. It takes a long time to buffer. Oh, that's not a shout out, my bad. One from Snigby. Shout out to Decimated from Snigby for being the gayest player ever. One from Xenotype to Wiz and Sandy. Vacancy likes me more. How are we looking on the match?
We're still waiting in mission planning. Keep going if you got a couple more, or else
I do have a few more. Fragrizer Wub. Shout out to e-rev for some good shoutcasting, and for both teams for keeping this close and interesting. Shout out from Scuba Steve. It just says heart. Shout out to the Pokemon clan from Java User 0 from Big L. And that's all the shout outs I have right now.
I got a couple. I got one from FGAA Pimp. It says Pimp is great. A little shout out to himself. Got one here from Intro. Shout out to Zeno. Even though we lost the trap, we are still champions at heart. JK, we suck. We got one from Colin Bama. Shout out to AJ and his 2 Niglets. Got one from Brain Damage. Shout out to the server providers for somehow being able to hold Chris and Spanker's weight. Brain, you're not too skinny yourself. Got one here from Energy S. Shout out to Vibes. Still waiting for that butt kick. Got one here from Exit Wound. Shout out to my meat grinders at S for being fat, keep like, and to keep my homies at con. We're back to live action, right? We're Mug and Mouse is set up, kind of a standard formation. Newfie run the 203 from mid hill. Hendrix chilling out North Rock. Crohn's chilling back mid hill, just putting a little spam down, and Spanx chilling on the mid hill as well with the AR. Now this map's quite a bit different than Mount we've just played. This is a really defensively based map, extremely defensively based, where you pretty much try to win every round on defense and pull one on assault. It involves a lot of AR cover from the mid windows, from the defense 203 coming out, trying to pick the rushers up, which Crohn's is currently doing. He's moving up on bottom PC, right? It just took Flash and Stan Helen Kellers him. Wow. Crohn's just moved to the left or the right, buddy. Keep that from happening. So we are looking at a 4v3 situation in favor of JCP. Now, JCP is known for their IC skills. They are complete monsters here. And Raph, a nade on Hendrix. And then Spanker taking down D-Trap, though. D-Trap is the 203er of IC, I believe, in the entire game. He's definitely the best I know. If anybody wants to challenge him, I think you can probably hit him up. He'll probably rape you there. So we're looking at a 3v2 with Newfie and playing front Ziltruck, but Stan quickly taking him down, and then Spanker coming to the back garage, deciding that's a bad idea and trying to go over to bottom PC He's chilling in the little corridor right there, kind of looking at a wall. Maybe he's... Oh, no, Ruin just took him down.
I see a lot of blue in that round, which for me means that Mug and Mouse did not get very many kills at all.
Yeah, JCP took him down. Really no doubt about it. Expected though on assault. We did a no scoring round. I'm not sure who why. I think it was actually a fake no scoring round. And Chris claiming Hendrix has downs, which is very possible. Yes, it was actually a mistake. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait here for a second. Everybody, shout outs to Hendrix for being intelligent and saying that's a dead round. Okay, we went ahead and rated up. We didn't have to wait at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow JCP inside, kind of tell you guys what's going down, what they're doing.
I'll be trying to follow Mug and Mouse on the outside, on the exterior.
Real quick, we got Stan, who went out to the back hills. He's going to try and get a pick. And also, Raph is out back as well. This is unconventional, definitely. Maybe not for them, but not something you see much. Stan went ahead and moved
Ruin's out in the South Hills with the RPK. And he's got a 203 coming in.
I'm going to go ahead and read off some scores just real quick after the first round. Raph, Ruin have 1 kill. Stan has 2. And that's it for JCP. And on assault, Spanker has the only kill. Stan doing a little spamming from upper PC. And then Ruin out back trying to mow down someone.
Hendrix took out JCP took out, I'm sorry, D-Trap took out Hendrix right there in the very beginning. But then D-Trap was taken down by Spanker.
Ruin's still out back. I'm surprised he hasn't taken a 203 yet. Maybe Newfie just doesn't know that one. Oh yeah, he's sending him back there, but looks like Ruin's gonna definitely get away. Yeah, he's went ahead and moved back to the back side of the building. No problems. What's
JCP's at a pretty big disadvantage right now after Newfie 203'd Stan right there. Or actually, he just grenaded him.
Crohn's is actually up on the Zill, throwing nades in the top office.
Spanker's moving in the back of the building.
We're gonna see a push here from Mug and Mouse with Chris.
Mug and Mouse is actually in garage. Spanker's in garage right now, about to move north on. Is it Raph? Yeah, Raph. Who does not know that Spanker's inside.
Meanwhile, Chris is moving bottom PC. They're splitting up the objectives, trying to get one or the other. Wow, Raph just owned Newfie in the face. And Spank is bottom PC. Or not bottom PC.
Oh,
but
a clever, a very clever grenade.
Now he is taking
top PC.
Standing on top.
He's got Ruin flash.
Appears to be. Ruin isn't going to be able to get up there. This is round Mug and Mouse. Yeah. So we're looking at a 1-to-1. Not expected from JCP. This is their map. I was expecting to take them all on defense. But
I think we'll see JCP moving back to their game. Nothing abnormal like going outside. I'm sure whoever mentioned that's getting complained on right now.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, they're feeling it out. No one's really moving up. Raph's actually chilling on the barrels in garage. I don't know if he's going to try to...
Dan's peeking on top computer.
Something interesting I see GCP D-Trap doing is normally play that 203 in top office. They're trying to send him out, but he was actually using his rifle instead. So, just...
Interesting enough, the rifle... with the 203, the regular M16 that it has is probably a more efficient gun because it doesn't have the 3D sight, so when you shoot, you have a little bit better aim than you would if you were using a regular M16 or M4A1, I guess is what it is that they offer in this map as a regular loadout.
Yeah, we do see Mug and Mouse playing this round a lot further back. They aren't rushing up like they did last round. Maybe trying to differentiate their playing a little bit, make it, change things up just a little bit. Oh, D-Traf down Spanker with the RP or with the AR. No 203 from Newfie either, and he just completely whiffed Stan, who took down Hendrix from top PC. He had an easy 203 shot, or at least easy for him. I'd probably miss it. Shot on Stan, but he just completely whiffed
Chris
it.
is actually slowly moved up on dark corner. Now he's moving around south. Looks like he's gonna flash dark room first.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of a rush out of. They're just
Last
calling
player
open,
west door would be Chris.
and he just got headshotted from Stan, who moved across top roof. We're gonna go to a war room now, listen in and see what Mug and Mouse has got going on. So we'll go there now.
You got him. You hit him.
Yeah, bottom window.
South out back, right, Nate, 203 the right side, noob. In the cubby hole.
Nice.
There's another one, 203 it.
Yeah, there's also one up there. Alright. He's not out there anymore, right?
No.
Don't think so.
Yeah, Rune, you knew! Oh my god, there's two! Two bottom.
Oh.
The stand's like invisible.
Here we are in basement.
Roof.
Yep. I'm gone. Oh my god. Down he jumped.
I thought Spanker was...
Alright, we're back. Nice war room there. That was round JCP. Once again, destroying their stuff. Should stand with a nice headshot on Spanker there in the last couple of seconds. I'm really looking for Mug and Mouse to change something up. Try to get another round. Stan did pop out the door, try to get down a quick pick. Appears to have missed. So we're gonna kind of wait here to see what's going down. Newfie's 203s are what I call less than impressive. Oh my god, what just happened? Spanker and Crones have just moved up. Crones is actually up in top PC. Hendrix is all there. Everybody's going in the building from Mug and Mouse. And Crones just took down Raph, top PC. D-Trap's the only one left who's playing bottom. He's gonna go out back and shoot a 203, but he sees a Mug and Mouse player. They both miss each other. Crones is up there taking it. He missed a 203. This looks like another round Mug and Mouse. Just what I was talking about, doing something different. And round Mug and Mouse. So we could see like an upset here with JCP taking Mug and Mouse's map and Mug and Mouse taking JCP's map. Too early to tell. We'll see how it turns out. What are you thinking, Carney?
Well, I don't really see this map as defense-sided, really, I guess, as you do. I don't know. It seems like with these later versions, I mean, really, defense cannot afford to sit back and let Assault get up on the building without peeking a little bit. So I really think this is going about the way it should. I mean, these two teams should definitely give each other a run for their money, no matter what side they're on. So I don't know. We'll see. I think JCP's probably got something up their sleeve for Assault. Definitely think they're better at Assault. When you look at the percentages, I think Assault-wise, JCP is probably better at Assault than any other team in the game on JCP. I mean on iCamp, but their defense is pretty standard.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I've seen a lot of standard defense. You know, splitting up 2 north, 2 south, inside the building, and Mug and Mouse's ability just to change things up. You know, throw something new at them, get a rush in. Really has saved them the round so far. We do have Ruin who's sitting dark room. He moved back. He figured out that was a pretty bad idea. He did switch with Raph. He was playing the automatic rifle, the saw. But Raph's got it now. I'm kind of surprised they didn't start it that way. Raph's normally their AR. And AR is more than crucial on this map. Just having that spamming ability to keep the 203ers at bay. You know, plus that added advantage in the 1v1 situation. And just kind of surprised Ruin had it. We're seeing
Hendrix has moved up on West Door right now. Stan just took out Spanker. Stan's up on the roof just doing God knows what.
And,
he's now prone right outside the objective.
Yeah, but Newfie didn't fire a 203, which is not a smart move. Easy pick. Guy flashed. He knows he's up there. There's 2 people on roof now, and
Chris has actually moved in on a garage right now, which is a pretty aggressive move on Mug and Mouse. They do only have 45 seconds.
Nobody knows he's there. Nobody knows he's there. All he's got to do is look. And then, wow.
And now they know he's there.
Turning into a 2v2 real quick here. Now we're going to see a little 2v1 action now. Oh, Crones! Nice shot on Raph! So it's a 1v1. Oh, and just hopped in the stairwell too early. Ruin. Easy pick while he's reloading. Ah, Chris, you're killing yourself right now. But nice shot nonetheless on Raph. It's just chilling, leaned over, maybe trying to do a little pre-fire. And Chris just owned him in the face. A little dome shot.
Looks like Mug and Mouse is doing something a little bit different here.
Yeah, they're running Spanker and I believe that's Chris, if I'm not mistaken. Hendrix, that's actually Hendrix. Around south through the little valley. I believe Hendrix is gonna go tunnels or possibly an easy way around back. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see how this one plays out. Based on
about to see Ruin.
Wow, Raph just got owned by Chris from the rocks. He peeked his head, wrong time. Chris was looking. Easy pick. JCP's shooting themselves in the foot with these easy picks. They're letting Mug and Mouse get on them. Although Mug and Mouse is really playing them well. JCP should be taking, or at least be killing a lot more than they are. I think they lost a little bit of their focus.
Spanker's moved up with the AR into the tunnels. I hope there's a big enough a delay where this cast doesn't come into play in the gameplay. I'm not sure about that.
It is on like a 2.5 minute delay or so.
That's good.
When it works out with the internet, so should not be a problem for anybody thinking of doing a future cast. By the way, if you do have a match you want casted, go on the e-rev forums under broadcasting request, put in a request. We'll get back to you, or X-Fire me, do whatever.
Resistance, I definitely would keep a close eye on Spanker. He's moved all the way up into lower BPC. Ruin does know he's there. I believe he's, let's see, Ruin.
Now Hendrix is slow proning all across the backside, I guess. I don't really know what they call that. I don't even think that has a name. It's probably like outside. And now he's moving up. Newfie got taken down by Stan. Hendrix is gonna go attempt to help his teammate Spanker so he can take the OBJ. Crohn's is chilling out, trying to get a quick shot. He got took a little bit of fire. He's still yellow, still alright.
Spanker's moved up on the bottom PC now.
So we're about to see a little battle go down BPC. Ruin, I don't think knows he's there. Ruin's just kind of chilling down there. And yeah, oh, Ruin, nice reflex shot on him.
Amazing reflexes. He wasn't even looking at Spanker, and that ends the round after D-Trap takes out Hendrix and Stan takes out Crohn's. You know, it's like that fast. It literally, that happened in like less than 2 seconds. All 3 players dead.
We are seeing some swap-ups. D-Trap is not playing the 203. I was saying earlier, D-Trap is their 203er, and Ruin actually is taking it now. So, smart move, not sure yet. We'll see how it rolls.
I got some, quite a few shoutouts.
Well, why don't we do that now while we're in mission planning?
I got a shout out from Banana Gun of JCP to Nina, and it just says, in the air. I believe that's probably regarding her debut as the America's Army Idol in her aadrama.teamki.com forum debut. I also have quite a few shout outs from SX Fam. Tell the COD 4-mins to get the playoff brackets up ASAP. Love you, Chubbs. From Teehee Carnifex, are you casting shoutouts? Yes, I am. From Chubbs, sorry about those apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. From Brendan, another one from Misery, tell him I'm I9 Jr. From Jesus on PA, shout out to Fender for dropping 20s. Scuba Steve says I am the best. Kami Kid says shout out to Hendrix for being a greaseball. And shout out to Carney reading the top and not the shout out on the bottom.
Wow, don't be mean now. We're just doing our best.
I got a shout out. Let's see. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, but this is a shout out to all of the AA community from me right here. Let's see. And that's from Carnifex.
Thank you for that little audio clip. And Stan
That's
wants
in
a
reference.
shout out for himself. He wants a shout out for himself. Kind of a little greedy, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, he wants to give a shout out to his bro Ron.
Oh. Well, Stan, we did it for you. And now we're gonna go to live action right here. And I'm interested to see how JCP plays Assault. This hasn't been done in a while, or at least I haven't ever seen them play. iCamp. It's gonna be interesting. They're splitting up kind of normal. Stan's going around North Hill. Got 3 chilling Mid Hill. Once again, Ruin on that 203. And everybody's just spamming windows, trying to hide Stan's movement, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Stan went ahead and laid down. He's going to go ahead and put down some spam too. I have a feeling their strat at this point is just to get a pick. They want to kill someone on the Mug and Mouse team just so they can have that advantage going into the building, so they can lose one player. Won't be a big problem. But Mug and Mouse is kind of caught on to that, and they're just chilling back. Hendrix is honestly just crouching in garage, looking around. And Crones is just chilling back. He's not. No one's trying to do anything aggressive.
D-Trap is in the tents. He did smoke like he's about to move.
Newfie is chilling down in bottom PC, probably in the gayest spot in the entire map. But gay does work. If anybody has anything to say against that, watch when he kills someone here in a second. He's actually chilling down inside.
I don't think he's going to kill anybody because I think JCP's about to make a rush on Radio Room. I think they're going to push north. And they are pushing north. Ruin's moving in on the north side of the building, pulling a smoke. Looks like he's smoking the roof. Double smoking the roof. Spanker is guarding that Radio Room door very well with that saw.
That's what you need to do on assault, though. You need to be able to throw down those smokes, get some sound cover so you can move in undetected and get behind someone. But even though JCP did smoke very hard, they didn't move in underneath it. Crones took down Trap from behind and then took down Stan in the hills over there. But Ruin got a pick on Hendrix, who was in the middle. They only got 43 seconds left. And Newfie's chilling down below with a flash pulled. Probably going to attempt to bounce it off the door and just put it down. And Crones takes down Raph right there. And then Spanker's playing with... Oh, nope. Spanker went ahead and took down Ruin. 5-3 for JCP. This is Mug and Mouse's chance to shine. Although Hendrix is kind of failing them. He is 0-7. Not even a kill. But they were on assault. Don't be hard on them now. They are calling a crit this round for a dead, or they are calling a dead for a crit. And we're gonna go ahead and kick Stan here. Carney, you got any more shoutouts for me, bro?
Let me take a look. Let me get out of game here. Looks as though I do. Oh, yeah. Scuba Steve says, hey, Mom. Brennan says, go insane, mother, or you know what, in the TWL playoffs. We do not curse on these, so insane, mother, use your imagination. Xenotype says, Frog thinks Decimate is gay, too. Snigby from Night says, shout out to T-Kiz for having the looks to make a Wolverine purr. And for those of you who are wondering about that shout out I did, if you haven't seen it yet, go to elitetube.com and watch Dear Cow. It's actually a SNL digital short remade with COD4, and it's quite hilarious. That's where that little sound clip that you heard earlier came from.
I got a couple here. I got one from Scully. Give a shout out to Joe for representing the black community in AA. Got one here from Brendan saying, please tell Comic Kid never to talk again. And go insane, mother, in the TWL playoffs once again. Got one here from Zeno saying, Frog thinks Decimated is gay too. I think you try not to double up on these shoutouts, guys. And then I got one here from Bama saying shoutouts to the ex-governor of New York and his prostitution ring. And finally one here from Slide. This is a shout out to Nina, but she doesn't have IRC, so I'm doing it for her. Nina, shout out to Stan that she loves him, and a shout out to Banana for his first time. Or that his first time is coming. We are going to go to a war room right now for this round. This is JCP war room.
Oh, they're dropping nades.
Oh man. One damage.
One's top off.
You hit? I got damage, so if he goes there, he's dead.
Okay.
He just peeked me. Crap.
How far along are you doing?
Not very far.
I'm hit.
I'm gonna start moving
Hit
up.
again.
Throw smoke if you can, Eric.
I throw both of them.
One's in BPC.
Hit mid roof.
Oh, that would have killed that guy top PC. Top
Good job.
PC down!
Damage roof.
Is he still up there?
No.
One's in west. One's in west.
Top office, man.
Got me first bullet.
Let's just go down. Oh, let's run down here.
You can run down. From south stairs.
Roger.
One's in stairs, or on top of the roof. You in there?
Yeah, I'm not in PC. Is there one in there?
I think so.
Alright, there's one
There's
right
one on the
above Broken Hall.
You wanna shoot?
I'm gonna go for basement.
Okay. I got you when he comes down after.
He's way down there.
I'm hacking.
He's in tunnel, tunnel. Wow, it just disappeared. Did you see
Dude, that
that?
nigga
Dude,
was
it
still
was
sitting
laying
there.
I saw
on the
the
ground.
Did you like just toss it, or I could have sworn you pulled
Oh,
the
I
pin.
cooked that.
Alright, let's win this round. We can't let him tie. We cannot let him tie.
South blast or just regular?
Regular. The picks.
Alright, we're back at the JCP War Room as they get cut down by Mug and Mouse. Definitely showing Mug and Mouse can take those defense round. JCP has actually moved up a lot without smoking at all. And could be a good idea, could be a bad idea. We'll kind of find out. Depends on how alert Mug and Mouse is at this point. Coney, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing Mug and Mouse definitely just kind of moving around. Spanker's still watching radio room door. Newfie's still guarding that bottom PC like it's his baby. We got Hendrix in the back of the truck watching west door, and you know, Chris is kind of the I would say he'd be the MVP for Mug and Mouse right now. He's really coming up with some big kills from that upstairs office without getting killed. It's really tough when you're taking fire from grenades and 203s and everything else to stay alive up there. He's got a clear shot on Ruin right now, and he takes him down, Ruin right tense. And then he turns around and takes down D-Trap, about to go into the radio room.
But Stan comes around north side and uses his rifle, takes him down. I think he got hurt just a little bit from a nade that Spanker threw out of top PC. So we got Hendrix chilling in the garage, Spanker top PC, Newfie lower PC. We're going to see how this plays out in just 1 second when JCP starts moving around. This is a 3v2 in favor of Mug and Mouse. Everybody's just kind of chilling around outside. Not trying to move, not trying to get hurt, you know. And Stan actually took a little fire from from Raph as he got hurt from Spanker's fire back on him. He got hit just a little bit, I think. And he did a little friendly fire there.
Spanker leans over this edge, it's going to be over real quick. And he does. Sees Stan, who's very hurt and very much blind.
Raph had a nice shot back on Hendricks there as he moved out of west. He is going to try to move up these stairs. Spanker's just chilling on top of him. He's an easy shot. And that's going to pretty much end it for JCP this round.
So Mug and Mouse has come back with a tie. I believe it's 5-5.
It is indeed 5-5. This is out of 14 rounds. 7 is the tiebreaker. 8 takes it. So if they keep up this current trend, Mug and Mouse is just gonna beat them on IC. They haven't lost on defense yet. Like I said, locking it down. But
Ruin is rushing west door. He's already inside. Coming right down on top of Newfie, bottom PC. And he gets killed quick from Newfie at bottom PC, leaving JCP in a 3v4 situation. Stan's already moved up on bottom PC as well. It's kind of a disorganized south rush if you ask me.
yeah, they didn't coordinate that at all. But Stan came down, took a little fire from I believe that's Newfie, and then Stan comes back up, takes down Crones, but Hendricks coming back, taking down Stan. So we got Raph out back, Hendricks in the middle, and Spanker also rotating. So we got two guys garage. Spanker decides that's a bad plan, goes back to his top PC, and the last JCP player is Raph, who is in the bottom PC corridor. That's what I'm going to call that. And Mug and Mouse does know he's there. Southeast corridor. Mug and Mouse does know he's there. That's going to be a rough push if he tries it. They're kind of, or Newfie's holding a flash pulled. Raph's just kind of chilling about. He's going to actually move down the stairs. And then move down it again. And then Newfie with the headshot on Raph, taking him down. That round was all Newfie. All Newfie. Definitely shutting him out of bottom PC. Good round all around for Mug and Mouse there. We're seeing the same conventional strat out of JCP. I think honestly their old school kind of gameplay that I was talking about earlier is hurting them here. Mug and Mouse has definitely adapted to it and is outplaying them in their own spots. So they've definitely seen JCP play here before. They're currently up 6-5, 7 for the tie, and then 8 will be the win. Everybody's just kind of once again chilling about same spots. JCP's trying to do something a little bit new on Assault, not really working for him so far this round. Maybe we'll see something here in a second. Ruin's moving up on the Zilchuk with cover. He should have gotten 203 right there. It didn't really happen. Crone's 203 didn't quite work out like he planned it. Newfie's back down in the gate spot once again, and they're pushing up with smokes. Carney, what do you got for him?
I'm currently watching JCP as well because they're the ones doing the action. It looks like Chris is about to take a couple of guys out with a grenade or a flash or something. Oh, and he does miss while Ruin's moving in radio room, but Ruin does get flashed. Stan's eyeing the front of the building, but Spanker's right there.
Crones with the 2 kills from top PC, or top office, my mistake. I think that was almost through a little bit of smoke. He probably has some gamma binds or something he's throwing out right there. I couldn't see anything through it. He got 2 headshots. Great play by Crones, peeking his head at the right time, saving Spanker some trouble. Oh, Spanker moving up too quick. Stan 203. But they got the rotation, I think, going with D-Trap.
They should be moving north right now. You should see Stan moving into radio room, but he's still waiting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and that should have been the end of Chris right there, but Chris did not get hit by that 203.
Dodged it well. He knows where he is, though, which is half the battle. D-Trap is moving in through, I think that same... No, D-Trap's actually going around to radio room. Maybe, yeah, he's going to pop up the top PC. Stan does... Oh! It's another dud from Stan. He knows D-Trap's got time. He knows he can take. He's got peeps up there. He's got some help. Crones takes him down. Takes down D-Trap. Stan coming up the stairs. Trying to outplay him. And Crones again with the shot on Stan.
With the ace. Crones with the big ace in the big round. Mug and Mouse has secured a tiebreaker, at least for this map.
I'm just in utter shock. CevOP finals. Chris is throwing out the 2 frag rate on JCP's map. Amazing. And even in comms, he's saying he was flashed. That's why he did that. Had to do that reflex shot on Stan. He was flashed in the middle. And even D-Trap throwing out the yep, nice job. So good sportsmanship from both teams. And Newfie, probably high, is saying LOL. The same.
D-Trap's in a bad position right here. Once again, Chris shooting straight through smoke. I could not see. I could not see D-Trap.
Only way he's able to see that. Chris is just. I don't even know what he's doing. He's just being Chris, a monster. Stands all the way through the bottom PC, but Newfie's down in the gay spot. He didn't hit Stan, but he's got people rotating. Stan's in that southeast corridor once again. Gonna come around. He's gonna go garage. Maybe try to pull some of the sneaky McSneakersons here, and see what happens. Spanger did get shot by Raph, but Crones took out Ruin with another 203 while all this action was going on.
Hendricks actually took Spanker's position in North Stairwell. He's prone up on the box. He's trying to get a shot on Raph. It's going to be bad news for Raph unless he looks over and sees Hendricks in top PC room.
Yeah, he's not going to see that, but he is moving. He's actually in cover right now. I'm in first-person view of Raph outside. He's in cover. Hendricks is waiting for the opportune moment. And he actually has a smoke.
It's a smoke
right on top.
Oh my gosh! I thought that was a nade. We'll see.
I don't even know what he's gonna do. And Raph takes down Crones, and then Hendricks right back at him from that gay spot. Oh man!
And that's it.
Snuck up on him. It's taking top PC.
And Newfie's locked in at bottom PC. There's not going to be much he can do at this point.
Not a good rotate. Not a good rotate at all. Oh yeah, and round for Mug and Mouse. Now Mug and Mouse needs this round. JCP could take this round, end it, get him the CevOP title, or excuse me, title.
No, yeah, that's the title.
Would that be title? I'm not sure.
That would be the title. Yeah, Mug and Mouse, I believe, has to win this map, and it might even come down to the rounds. I'm not sure if they do the rounds or not, but normally in a 2 out of 3 map situation, if JCP wins the first one, a tie will lose the match for Mug and Mouse right here, I believe.
I'm just in utter shock. Even that Mug and Mouse
quick Ruin with a quick trick on Chris, who's
this could spell disaster. Spell complete disaster. Chris is their power player right now. I want to see how Mug and Mouse rotates. This is like when Newfie's like, I don't even know what to do. Should I move? Should I not? And then that just hasn't happened so far. And D-Trap is down in the tunnels with him. Newfie, he's gonna walk up behind him if Newfie isn't careful. And JCP appears to gonna push bottom PC
south
really hard.
You're gonna leave Spanker there.
Yeah, they're going to leave Spanker alone. And I just want to see how they rotate. They got minute 56, good time. They got 4 people, push all at once. Raph with the flash, but he's got some help coming behind him. And then D-Trap coming up on Newfie. This could spell complete disaster. Like I said, everybody, JCP. Oh, Hendricks taking down Raph. And then Spanker taking down Ruin. Stands all alone. Excuse me, D-Trap's taking it. Oh no, and then a flash by Hendricks on Spanker, and that's going to be the tiebreaker because they just took it.
I believe that means JCP wins. We'll see.
I'm not even sure. Yeah, they're even asking what now. 2 UAs. D-Trap says 2 UA. He is the Cevo admin. And then if they do tie in UA, that will mean JCP victory.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a new CEVO thing for sure, because that's not normally how it's played in America's Army. I mean, that just actually causes more play, which I don't really think is necessary. If you ask me, I mean, JCP beat Mug and Mouse on their map, and then tied them on their own map. So I really think that's 1-0, which means that or 1-0 or 1 to a tie, which means that they should really be the winners. But I guess maybe D-Trap is going by the rules of CEVO. So
while we're in a little break here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit up with some shoutouts. I got a couple. I got one here that says from XE Gaming Brendan, and that commie shouldn't talk. Maybe work on your English a little bit there, bro. Shout out to AJ for being a frag rate whore. That was from SXAA Driz. Got one here from Stupid Steve saying, "Hey mom." Again with the "Hey mom" from Stupid Steve. Got one here from Gilvick says, "Shout out to Common Kid." You. Got one here from HTGN AMC Adventure. Shout out to all my I think that's Frag Roger homies. I think yeah, he did misspell it. Radiant's Grawl saying, "You watching it with MWP?" That was a question. Yeah, we are. Aji Debo saying, "Shout out to Decimate, the ultimate pub star." Got one here from Exit Wound. Shout out to STX for being a meat gazer, and my boyfriend P Skeet Al-Kabar from Team Ed. Got one here from Con Bama saying, "Shout out to the new blind black governor of New York and his admitted drug problems. Isn't New York great?" And wow, saying below that, scratch that last one. Shout out to Con Unknown and his knowledge of shoe websites. And then a final one here to Con Frosty, the only black guy in Canada.
I got a shout out from.
Go ahead.
I got one here from Billy Goat. Just says, "It's like epics." I got one from Ryan that says, "I want to give a shout out to Newfie, who is in the match for representing the black community in AA." And I got one from Kami Kid that says, "Shout out to Josh for being an ape."
I got just a couple more. I got a shout out to Unknown, the master of pregame, and then a shout out to Hendrix for his first kill. Oh, what a moment, what a moment. Got one here from eFlow AA Frozen, who sent in, I gave a shout out. Who sent in that I guess that was a question, I don't know.
Let me get a question out there to you. Do players have to log in to e-rev TV to actually watch this cast?
I do not believe so. I think you can just go ahead. I think it's stream 2, if I'm not mistaken. It has the info right above it. So everybody tell your friends, this is CEVO P OT Urban. Mug and Mouse versus JCP. Match of the year, in my opinion. This has been so close. Had JCP take Mug and Mouse on Mug and Mouse's map, and then a tie with a epic last round. D-Trap taking bottom PC. That was just an epic round, tying it up on Urban. Excuse me, not Urban, IC. And then finally we are on Urban. This is the map. Assault West is going to be taken by Mug and Mouse, East by JCP. They are playing out of one round. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm not familiar with the CEVO rules. But I guess they're going to play one round. So, we'll see, if I'm not mistaken, how this works out. If I did see in comms, if this ends in a tie, JCP wins. If Mug and Mouse wins, they win the match. We gotta see how this is gonna work out. I'm currently doing screenshots once again.
We definitely need to see if we can get a war room on one of these teams in this map. This is one of the faster played maps in all of AA, in my opinion. Very open, very strategically inclined. I mean, you can have some really nice strats, some really nice rushes. It's definitely my favorite map in the game. It's pretty much the only map I pub. So I'm really excited to get to see these two teams battle it out.
Same here. We're going to actually do a Mug and Mouse War Room. I decided we're going to do a Mug and Mouse, see how the tension builds, you know, see how this is going to play. So I
want to give a shout out to JCP and Mug and Mouse for letting us do all this. I mean, you know, you got the stress of the CVOP finals, and then you've got, you know, casters casting it and people coming into your event and listening, and it just takes a lot of class from both of these teams to let us do this. So thank you to both of those teams. Looks like we're live, right? And here comes the spam down the middle alley as JCP Raph shooting from what we like to call Alpha 10s into West. And the first kill is going to be Spanker, taken down by Stan, who is, let me get on him. Stan attacking West right now. He's actually in what they call Bravo Hole. It's a broken out building, and he's got Raph backing him up from top of yellow. And then he takes down Newfie in West as well, so the Mug and Mouse West defense is actually broken down fairly quickly from Stan. Hendrix moving up on D-Trap, who's in Delta, and D-Trap takes him down quickly, so we got a real quick advantage from JCP right here. They're up to a 4v1 situation, and Chris, you know, Mug and Mouse is pretty much MVP of the last match, is all alone in West, and he's about to be attacked from all sides. He's trying to prone across in West so he can get a view on whoever's on top of yellow, which is Raph. But meanwhile, Stan is actually smoking him, and Ruin and D-Trap are moving in from the back. He does get the door closed. He's probably about to be killed pretty quickly.
Yeah, and Raph takes him down with the AR spam.
That is the last place you want to be when you're in a 4v1 situation, is inside of West. It has 2 doors and 2 windows that can be shot through from both sides, or from 2 sides, I guess, and it's real tough to get out of that. The best thing to do there is to charge out of there and try to take out a couple of guys and make it 2v1. The spam is coming down middle alley again from Mug and Mouse. Looks like the same exact strat from JCP.
I'm kind of a little surprised with the spam down the middle. Normally it doesn't do too much. And I mean, they're still doing it anyway.
It looks like Chris did shoot back at Raph from West, and he does have Raph yellow right now. Raph is over in the Alpha courtyard area. Stan's actually slow walking up the middle alley right now, which is pretty crazy. I've seen it done before. It's definitely one of those ballsy moves from JCP, but he has moved over into Charlie West now, so I guess he decided against doing that.
Just to let everybody know, we are going to be doing the Mug and Mouse War Room next round. So listen in and see how they're doing. See what how they're changing it up. I do see a little bit of change. We got Spanker, who's inside West, and Crohn's is playing backside of Western. Hendrix is in Delta, basically doing nothing. He's trying to cover. He's gonna probably get naded or something. They know he's there.
He's about to get shot.
Not a good place to grade. And we're kind of gonna see how that turns out over there. He's got at least 3 JCP members looking at him. 2 moving in.
Looks like
yeah. And then I guess Hendrix shot Stan, but D-Trap follows him right up. Gets him right in the back. So we're currently in a 3v3 with JCP locking down East. They have Ruin and Raph there. And then D-Trap's playing Delta. So they're going to try to
move in on. And Newfie should have been extremely blind right there, but in this newest version, flashes don't exactly work correctly in outdoor map situations. Spanker makes an aggressive move, throwing a grenade down into Charlie courtyard, and he's actually moving down the middle of the map. Looks like he's going after East, but he's got Raph sitting prone on the stairs, East stairs. He does make a turn and comes up underneath Charlie West, taking down Ruin from behind. Had no idea he was there, And now Spanker's taking the game into his own hands. He's going into East. Raph knows he's there.
Mug and Mouse has got like a scramble going on. They got 19 seconds to take a 10-second objective or kill Raph. So they're in just a mad scramble, trying to see what they can pull down. And Newfie takes down Raph. Round 4.
Mug and Mouse.
Mug and Mouse tying it up. Mug and Mouse needs to get a good lead going. That'd be the best thing. We're in War Room. We're going to War Room right now.
Alright.
They smoked me.
Okay.
Yeah, you knew.
Oh, I'm dead. He's ladder.
Going to manage.
Play for the tie. It's on the other side. Or it's on the objective.
Central. Oh. In their manage. Sick.
Is there one central though?
Yeah.
Sick.
Alpha.
Here, Chris. Oh.
No, hold on. I think one's under west. Under west.
He's hurt.
Yeah, Rune Raph! I'm gonna bleed to death. What the fuck?
It's only 3 left. Oh no!
Oh! Nice time,
And we are back here at e-rev.tv. Looks as though Mug and Mouse had a pretty rough round. We actually can't hear the War Room, so you guys would hear it before we did. I'm sure you heard some pretty interesting things as they got taken down in just a back and forth battle between JCP and Mug and Mouse here on Urban Assault in the overtime round CVOP playoff. I'm having technical difficulties right now. My game keeps minimizing. If you want to go ahead and take it, Audacity.
Yeah, I got it. Stan just had a critical error. So, once again. So, we're gonna have to wait out another round. He should be coming back momentarily. We're in dead round right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take us some shoutouts while we're all waiting. Got another one here from Brendan saying that COD 14 volume is going for the win. We got one here from Substance. Shout out to ARD, get some better internets. And then another shout out to the AA community. We got one here from Raka from Radiance, RKA, lower brightness or whatever, gamma, I don't know, it's bright. And a shout out to Newfie. Got one here from eFlow, AA, Frozen. I want to give a shout out to Terror. And then another one saying his name is actually Heart Deep. Everybody, X5 Terror, and tell him his name is Heart Deep, and it's funny. We got one here from Exit Wound to DMC for helping us Rickroll Habs team and the other baddies of Ice Cold. And then one to another one from Exit Wound to DMC at Con for help. Oh, same one. I am getting these shoutouts. I'm sorry if we have to wait for a second, but don't send them twice.
I got one from Freedom here. He actually wants to promote HTGN's AA division. Says they're paying out the top eight teams. Professional division is still waiting for a few more teams, so tell them to sign up at htgn.net. Anything to promote AA, we'll pretty much shout it out on here.
Yeah, we're definitely down for that. That's the whole reason we're doing this, is to get AA back up and going. I definitely think we're throwing down a great cast tonight, having some fun, getting some good play in, watching some invite players duke it out for a little cash, you know. At least I think it's cash. I'm not too sure.
I believe it's a grand. I believe actually the CEVO owner, Charlie Plitt, put the $1,000 up out of his own pocket to keep this season running, so...
Well, many thanks to him then. Alright, we're about to go back to live action. I'm going to take it here real quick. Watching JCP. Stan did not critical error this time. I think I see a quick shot at a Crohn's on Ruin.
I've got an East Rush over here from Mug and Mouse. Oh, and it is completely shut down by one grenade from D-Traf on top of Yellow Building and Stan, who was lighting Hendrix up from Bravo in front of Wet. So we have a 3v1 situation. Actually make that 1v2.
Wow. No, that's actually a 1v1. I'm just completely in awe. I have no idea what just went on. I think we just had an East Rush and a West Rush at the same time. So we got D-Traf and Crohn's duking it out. I'm going to have to call Crohn's out and say this is going to be his 1v1. He's green, he's in West. He already outplayed D-Traf here once. Taking the OBJ, so he at least has it.
This will be his ace as well.
Yeah, this actually... So we're just going to kind of see how he plays it here. He knows he's there. He can spot him. D-Traf got hit just a little bit, having some trouble getting up on that glitchy chair right there. Jumping. Oh, and Chris actually backs up and just takes down Trap. Great round overall. A lot of action. Just beautiful. Bug and Mouse deserves all the credit they can get for that one. And Chris definitely. He's a monster.
I'm going to take it this round. Looks like we've got Hendrix moving up pretty fast down Delta Alley. And he does take out Ruin with a grenade pretty handedly over at East.
Stan answers back to Crohn's though, taking him out. I'm not even sure. I think that was on the right side of Western. Newfie with some magical set nade he had right there. I don't know where it was intended. It obviously missed, or there was not a person there. I think it was directed towards Raph, who's actually backside of East. Watching, just took a flash. But it is not flash. Stan is just being a monster, taking down D-Traf, taking down Hendrix. Round JCP, 3-2 JCP's lead. Munga Mouse.
It's just back and forth. I guess that really just complements CEVO's system. You know, if we had a blowout here, I'd say maybe their system was a little off, but their system seems to double elimination. Definitely seems to be the way to go in the playoffs.
I think I'm seeing another East Rush go down. Spanker and Newfie are coming across. Newfie getting taken out quick from Ruin. But Hendrix with a late push coming up, trying to watch out. And then Spanker coming in the backside, taking down Ruin while he's reloading. Taking East. Raph taking down Hendrix, who was Charlie. Spanker will not have the opportunity.
The battle of the AR. D-Traf moving over to help from Delta.
Raph actually took him down. The last player is Mug and Mouse Crones, who's moved up out of his West Sanctuary. He's now going to be forced to crawl back. It's going to slow him down. Oh, no, he's going to run. Oh, and taken down by Stan. Probably not a smart move to run, but it had to be done. 4-2 for Mug and Mouse.
as two flashes went off on top of where he died, so he did have to run, otherwise he was going to get flashed and or naded right there where he laid. So a pretty big lead for these two teams who have been going back and forth in kills and rounds.
We're seeing a little bit something different here. Stan's moving up with a nade. He's gonna set nade it inside of West. He missed the set nade though. That's probably gonna cause some problems. That would have landed actually right on top of Spanker, who's laying on top of the crates. In probably the most gangster spot in all of AA. He can peek through those boards, can't be seen at all. So he's just gonna kind of chill there. Everybody's setting up. This is a 4v4 situation. We're back to just hearing each other out, trying to get that pick. D-Trap is the only one who's actually really moving, and he's gonna go Delta Alley. I don't know what he expects to see. There's no one really over there, to my knowledge. Yeah, Hendrix has actually moved up Charlie Central. Newfie is Charlie West. Raph's playing the tins at Alpha, the Alpha stairs. Ruins inside
Chris.
East. Go right ahead.
Chris, the undoubtedly MVP for Mug and Mouse, has slowly moved out of West and was behind West. Now he's peeking down middle alley before he goes up West stairs. Might get hit by Raph here if he's not careful. He does know Raph's there.
I want to point out something. Oh, Newfie taking down D-Trap. I'm not even sure. I think that was from Charlie West taking down D-Trap, possibly Bravo. I'm not sure. I wasn't really watching that. I was watching Stan, who was laying on top of a barrel, who just took down Crones. That's, I think, why he was laying there. If I could get a shot off. So currently, Stan is underneath West. Just gonna kind of chill back. This map is
Newfie's
all about
moving in on him. And Stan
nice.
takes him down.
Oh man, Stan.
Still green.
Wow.
Spanker moved out behind West and took a flash right in the face. Probably didn't do much though. Just maybe deafened him enough where Stan can move.
And nice
before
play
he takes out Hendrix.
Stan and Raph right there. They just double teamed.
Ruin's moving across
Hendrix.
the Charlie building. Now he's going to put a little pressure on Spanker, who is sitting up top, right on the stairs. Oh no, he moved back in.
This is currently a 3v1. Spanker taking down Stan as he tried to get the easy pick. 13 seconds left. He's just gonna start spamming. Spanker! What? Spank! Oh my god!
With the 180 jump shot on Raph's head before he gets taken out by Ruin's perfectly timed grenade. Had Ruin tried to use his gun there, I'm not sure he would have been able to take Spanker out, who was pretty much on fire after taking out Stan and Raph.
I'm gonna do a quick score read off. Ruin's sitting pretty tight at 2 and 5. Raph is 6 and 4, or 6 and 3. D-Trap is 6 and 4. Stan is 7 and 2, and that's JCP. On Mug and Mouse's team, we got Crones, MVP, definitely 6 and 5. Newfie 4 and 6. Spanker 4 and 7, and then Hendrix 2 and 7. This is at half, ladies and gentlemen. So the 5-2 advantage that JCP has right now probably is due to mostly Stan, with his sitting pretty tight at 7 and 2, with some beautiful shots. They're all taking screenshots right now. Carney, hit us up with some shoutouts.
Stan is undoubtedly their most active player in this round so far. I got a shout out from Audigy. Shout out to Chris and your nasty business. I got a shout out to Wiz from Sandy on I-9 for being a nubbish Canuck. Got a shout out from Xenotype to Debo for being the man in all caps. Got a shout out from Ron to Newfie. I love you, Newfie. Mad props. And I got a shout out from Brennan. It says, tell every Helix loves I-9 and that Debo's a baddie. And it's too dark now. Misery wants to tell Chris that he has Down syndrome.
We're back
Maybe
to
the
live
shout-out's
action.
a little bit dark.
We're back to live action here. Stan just put down some spam in the east. I'm not even sure who that was or if he's hurt. That is Spanker, who is yellow now. Still taking it. Not a problem. Newfie's playing underneath Bravo. This is one of my favorite spots to play. It's just a power position. You got a lot of options at that point. You can rotate a lot. Ruin is JCP's West player. He actually has a rifle. It's been played by an AR. Or actually, no, excuse me, Chris was playing it earlier. But West is seen to be kind of the hot kill zone right now. That's where everybody kind of ends up at the end of the round, kind of duking it out. So I don't know if that ended up being a disadvantage for Mug and Mouse, an advantage for Mug and Mouse. We'll just see how they're gonna play it on the East. Everybody's once again just chilling out. Crohn's is Mug and Mouse's Bravo player. Stands back of Delta Alley up on some barrels. Probably looking for a pick shot, maybe East. He's gonna go ahead and rotate back Charlie Ruins. I'm not even sure where he's going. I just lost him. Yeah, he's in Charlie Ruins, throwing it up.
The MVP for Mug and Mouse, Chris, has actually moved up in Bravo hole. He's eyeing West very, very closely as Hendricks moves up to... And Chris does take a shot on Raph and kills him. I knew he was watching somebody. I couldn't get around to see who exactly he was watching. Newfie is doing some really crazy stuff here. I really question his sanity. He's running around. Maybe it's a glitch, but his gun's not even up in my screen. He's just kind of running around now. He's moving around, and he gets hit pretty hard. He's hit to red now from somebody who's pushing him. I think his gun is glitched, maybe. He's not even shooting back. And now Newfie and Raph are staying. Yeah, his gun must have been glitched. And they went to a dead round.
No, they did not go.
Oh, no, they didn't.
So, this is just going to be a chaotic rotate. Everybody was confused. Newfie's claiming that was the 5th time that they've had that problem. Stan just took down Hendricks. I had to find the name. And now it's 6-2 JCP.
You gotta wonder, you know, that isn't the first time I've seen Newfie doing that. You gotta wonder if he's doing something in particular that's bugging his gun out, or if it's a keyboard key gesture or something that he's doing that's causing. Yeah, I see what he's doing actually. That's probably causing it. He's trying to quick swap, which was actually supposed to be eliminated from the game. Ruin taken out by Chris early. It looks like Mug and Mouse is coming in heavy on West.
Yeah, Hendricks did take a nade from Stan, but Crohn's is inside. Newfie takes him out, walking up behind Raph. JCP Stan is down below West. Spanker's already taken East. Newfie's gonna cover Crohn's while he takes the OBJ. This round, I'm gonna say yes. This round, Mug and Mouse 6-3. JCP still on top.
I definitely think Newfie would not have the problem that he has if he didn't try to jump and pull nades at the same time, which is a common way to try to get a quick swap, but I mean, it definitely causes your gun to glitch out from time to time, and maybe I'm wrong, but I definitely see him doing that all the time, so that's probably what's causing it.
I'm seeing a lot of spam. Oh, Crohn's with the quick nade on Ruin. I don't even know where that was. I'm looking at, actually, I just went through Raph, who's lagged out into a corner. I think he's got a critical. He does. It's too late to call it. They're going to have to play it like it is. Maybe he'll come back. I'm not sure. So that's already a 2v4 for Mug and Mouse. They don't know it's a 2v4, but I think it is. Yeah, Raph's pretty stuck in that corner. He's definitely lagged out or got a crit. Gonna expect to see a dead round. Mug and Mouse is playing cautiously though. They still think it's a 4v3. So
they'll know shortly when Raph leaves the server.
Yeah. But yeah, he's definitely lagged out in the corner, just staring at a wall. Maybe it's some new elite JCP strat. I'm not too sure. Maybe he's trying to replicate OR. I don't even know. And once again, we're just kind of chilling out. Everybody's just chilling out, waiting. Anybody who does have good sound, they can probably hear it from out of game. Hear people kind of walking around pretty far away. That is actually what they're listening for. They're listening for someone to, you know, maybe move, gun clicks, anything to give away their position, so they can shoot them without it knowing. And then Stan with the quick shot out of west on east, and then Hendricks coming back on him while he's inside west. And then Crones takes down Stan. So Hendricks is still chilling. He's gonna see some action here in a second from a guy coming up west stairs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and D-Trap takes down Hendricks. He was out in the middle. And then Crones gets a couple shots on D-Trap. He knows where he's at, though. And then a couple more shots. He's yellow now. You're gonna see like a little 1v1. Chris, D-Trap. And Spanker takes down D-Trap from behind. Good teamwork, good teamwork. And so we got Raph, who is AFK. Crones is gonna go ahead and take the OBJ. I don't even know if Spanker's taking it yet. It appears he hasn't because he's running back. Oh, he has. Good work.
He was worried about Raph taking it.
Yeah, and Raph did crash. We're gonna have a dead round. I'm gonna go ahead and start reading off some shoutouts. Got quite a few here. I got one from BamaCon saying shoutouts to Audacity for actually saying all my shoutouts. Thanks for the fun. No problem, bro. That's what we're here for. Got one here from XTR. Shoutouts to Resistance from e-rev. Use 1.0 gamma on your killing eyes. And then another shoutout from XTR. Shout out to HDGN. Still waiting for my G15 keyboard. Just for HDGN's defense, they did send the prizes, to my knowledge. People did get their prizes that ordered one. The leader before was a little corrupt. I'm not sure on the complete story, but it's under new management. So definitely don't be afraid to sign up because you won't get your prize. And then he's got one more to Chris, making him sit. Ouch. Got one here from Gilvick. It's still live play. I'm not really sure what that's meant. I think it was directed to me. And then I got, yeah, that was probably directed with the break. And then I got one from Brendan, once again telling Resistance about the gamma. He said it's just a little too dark now. We're trying to work on that.
I think maybe
the input.
that's been fixed since then, actually. Hopefully.
Yeah, I guess it has.
I got a shout out from ETU, EK Commander, GACGL. He says shout out to all America's Army players. The GACGL America's Army event is actually accepting late signups before April 1st. Head over to gacgl.com and get your team in the game.
And then Brendan also threw up a couple more. And Misery wants to tell Chris that he has Down syndrome. I think you already posted that one. Come on, man. Help us out here. Got one here from Proton. Shout out to HGN for great prizes I still don't have. So, once again, bashing HCGN. I'm sorry. I did my defense as best I could. I got one here from Debo, also from Aji. Also telling Resistance about the gamma. And then he also said Rocket doesn't know what he's talking about. Use what you used before. We got one here from Exit Wound to RKA. End off the gamma. Alright, quit talking about the gamma.
We're going live.
Yeah, we are going back to live.
As JCP leads it in overtime, 6-4. If JCP wins this round, it is in fact over, just so everybody knows. Big round for JCP.
This is crunch time right here. Also with the swap, though, that changes up things. Everybody's a little uncomfortable that first round. That first round can go either way. It doesn't say anything about how it's actually going to work. Quick shot from Crones on Ruin. And once again, we're just kind of chilling out. One thing I do want to say about Urban, it's all about the quick shot on the opposing player. It's all about getting that one burst, getting the headshot, taking them down. So definitely it comes down to who's got the better shot on this map. Not so much strats. Oh, Crones got taken down by Stan, who's in tower. Why is he in tower? I guess that's why. I guess I answered my own question. That's why he's in tower. He's gonna take down Crohn's when he runs across the back alley.
Newfie's actually moved up quite a bit. He's behind West. He just took Stan by surprise, but now he gave away his position. And Stan just runs over him. Oh my gosh, he literally blocked him in that closet, and as he shot him, just slammed him against the wall. I wish the physics were a little bit more realistic on that. It's pretty crazy, even with what we have.
I'm just in like shock. Stan's just a monster. He's currently, everybody, Stan is 15-3. That's a 5 frag rate, CVOP. No nerves at all. You can tell he's just having fun.
Experience.
Experience.
They've been there 100 times.
That's that was what Carney was talking about earlier. Just not getting, not letting it go to your head. It's just another match for Stan,
Spanker is peeking windows out of East. He's probably gonna have nobody in sight because JCP is actually not moving yet.
Yeah, nobody's really moving. They do know he's in there. I'm gonna question Hendrix's smartness here. He's chilling with the AR, open. Somebody that comes around the corner is gonna have cover. He's out in the open. He's stuck in there. He cannot even run away. Just an all-around, in my opinion, terrible spot to be. I guess, I'm not gonna question his abilities.
And D-Trav gets the headshot on Spanker. He's going for the win right now, and let's see if he can do it. Should see some movement out of Hendrix, who's now on the east stairs. And D-Trav takes the title.
Nice.
I believe that's games.
That is games. Everyone stick around. We're going to have Stan come in here and hit us up with a little post-game, see what he thought of the match, see what how he won it.
I guess they're going to play it out?
Yeah, I guess they are going to play it out. Ruin again taken out by Mug and Mouse Crohn's nade. Ruin just getting rolled, I'm not gonna lie. 2 and 10. I don't know if it's just a position he's playing. Little 1v1. Newfie takes down Stan. I think that's our first time. And then Newfie again on Raph inside. Wow, Newfie, turn on the hacks, bro. Nice round. And yeah, they did play it out to 14.
Good sportsmanship from both sides. Good to see between two extremely talented teams.
And yeah, we're just gonna go one more here, one more. Just for giggles, just for giggles. Now, I was talking with a couple players before the game, saying that this is gonna be JCP's title by a mile. I think Mug and Mouse has more than held their own. Stan, a beautiful shot on Newfie. I just don't even know what just happened. Like, nades going off.
Spanker actually threw that grenade from Charlie West over into Bravo roof.
And then Spanker taking down Stan. And
Charlie Central Stairs.
Yeah, Charlie Central Stairs. And he's going to move around behind Raph with the headshot, taking him down. 7-6. That would be... Yeah, and they're going to go ahead and leave Mug and Mouse's because they know it's over. You know, I just don't even know. Just a great match. Now, Carney, you got a couple shout-outs for us before we get standing here?
Let me go ahead and jump out of game. I actually do have a couple of shout-outs. Got one for Y9Wiz. Actually, a shout-out to E&E, or to Lizard, for actually eating his HTGN prizes. Another hit on HTGN. We'll see if they can't get their season together a little better. Apparently, they had some problems with some of their prizes not showing up. I got a shout out from Freedom saying shout out to e-rev for awesome casting. Well, we appreciate that very much. we are out here trying to promote the game, just trying to, you know, raise people's awareness about the game. Shout out to Chris, you're playing amazing, man. That 44 hours of gaming per week, according to Xfire, has really paid off. You're really awesome, cool, and sweet. A really nice shout out there from Johnny and Audigy. Got one from Jimmy5. Shout out to Newfie for being Martin Luther King of AA. And another shout out from Brendan, who has been hitting us up all night. Thank you for doing my shout outs. He hearts e-rev, and we heart you back.
Alright, I got Stan coming in. What up, Stan? How was that match, bro?
It was intense, man. It was great. So satisfying. It was phenomenal. Words can't describe.
I know. Well, I mean, what were your thoughts when you guys won Mount? I mean, you beat Mug and Mouse on their own map. Were your hopes high? Were you kind of cautious? What were you guys thinking?
Well, I mean, from day one, I believe everyone in the world knew they were picking Mount because that's you know, their standard. That's the map that they've done well on all season. That's their favorite map, and you know, by all means. So we had prepped pretty well, and we also knew that we didn't exactly play to our full potential too, you know, last times against Audigy. And so we just prepped. We knew exactly what we're doing. The most important thing is in the previous matches, we knew what we were doing wrong, and we fixed those things. And we just, you know, really, David played amazing D-Traf. You know, we just clutched a couple rounds there. It was just by a full team effort. It was phenomenal. But basically, going through my thoughts was just, you know, it was so nice and, you know, a lot less off my chest once we won that round, won that map.
Now, what were you thinking in IC? That was your map. That was, you know, you guys are known for your IC play. Definitely D-Traf was known on the 203. You swapped it up with Ruin. What was going on there?
Well, D-Traf is a defensive 203. He's never been an assault 203 ever. I mean, even back when he played on his previous clans. But, you know, we had Ruin on the 203 on assault, and I believe he was a little bit rusty there. He hadn't exactly have that prep like we were hoping, but you know, so I took it over from there, and we ended up clutching the last 2 rounds. But I think we you know, had a couple rounds there on defense we should have taken. But you know, we knew, you know, Insurgent Camp is one of our better maps. We're really comfortable there, and it just came down to a couple rounds, and it could have gone either way.
Yeah, I mean, just great gameplay, especially that last round. D-Traf down there taking bottom PC with the backup. That was just phenomenal gameplay on your part. Calling the south push, just great. And finally on Urban Assault, man, you're just amazing, Stan. That was just great gameplay. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I don't even know what you ended at. When I last looked, you were like 15-3. I mean, what was going through y'all's event? I mean, tell me what was happening.
Well, we had some excellent comms throughout the entire, you know, match. I mean, we were having a little bit of problems with choppiness, but I mean, that was just for a little bit there because of James refs having PC problems. But as far as our comms were just phenomenal. So everything was really calm, quiet. Everyone was in a good mood. No one was really that nervous because we've been here before. And first round, you know, we told everyone, hey, let's set the tone. And I just, you know, getting that first 2 picks was, I really couldn't believe it. A couple rounds I thought I'd just injure them, but, you know, they didn't fall them, so it just, you know, good. My team was backing up really well today.
Yeah, definitely. I saw a lot of that. Well, I mean, we all saw Chris and Spanker locking down Western. Like, I mean, how was those West pushes? Like, you guys almost failed twice, I'm not gonna lie. That must have been extremely hectic. Just pushing in, they'd pick 2 of your players and find the last one to get them. I mean,
well, we knew he had a 16 in there, and he only had 30 bullets, and I mean, he'd have to really pull off something amazing to get all 3 of us. So a lot of times we don't play that cautious at all. We'll accept the fact that he'll pick us off. I mean, that's not a problem. We got 3v1 or 3v2. You know, you'll just kind of go in there really tough, and you know, I a lot of times like to lead pack, and I'll just burst in there trying to get a couple bullets out of his chamber, and if I get a lucky shot, then, you know, so be it. But I mean, the fact, you know, even though Raph did kill him and clutch him, he was reloading, if you remember. So I mean, we had it planned out.
Just phenomenal, phenomenal gameplay. I mean, you guys excited? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's $1,000 when you guys won, right?
I'm not really sure. I'll have to check back into that. It's such a great league. it's such a great league that, you know, I'd play in it for free. So I mean, it just the admins do such a good job, and everything's just so professionally done. So I look forward to more teams next season, and you know, trying to defend our 2-time championship, baby.
Yeah, definitely. Mucho congrats. Great play. Overall, just amazing job, Stan.
What's
GGs.
JCP gotten in lined up for this summer? I mean, we gonna have any lands or what, baby?
There's definitely a lot of talk about a Chicagoland, and if during the summer, you can bet your tail that we're going to be there. Every single one of us. I mean, literally 8 of us guys. So we're really exciting. We can't go a whole summer without a land. So if there's a land, we're going to be there. We already have some things working. We're talking to America's Army, the admins and the devs, and it looks like we will get something lined up. So, you know, make sure and, you know, Idle IRC, or go check out the websites at gojcp.com, and we'll have all the information you need on that. But definitely, I want to take this time real quick to give a shout out to my guys. They did an awesome job. D-Trav, Ruin, James, you know, the staff, everybody, even Sick, and also my brother Ryan. I know a couple times there I was trying to get that shout out. He's listening in. He didn't know much about the game, and I was like, hey, tune in tonight. So I'm sure we had a lot of people tune in tonight. So shout out to my brother Ryan. Love you, man.
Alright, from all of us here at e-rev, have a nice week. We'll be getting back to you. I think our next cast is scheduled TWL All-Star, and that's on April 1st. We'll be able to hit you up then. If anybody is interested in being casted, e-rev forums on the e-rev website, put in a broadcast request. We'll get to you, tell you what we can do, and hopefully get you on the air. So from all of us here at e-rev, have a good night.
Definitely. Good game. I'm going to Disney World.